Time for a little midweek madness, yeah! Welcome back to SVR06 GM Mode. I am your host, attackslug. It is indeed Wednesday, and we have some contracts to renew on this SmackDown roster in Nashville, Tennessee. So, on the roster, we have a lot of expiring deals. So, I'm going to go over here into the contractual situation and sort it by expiring. Paul London, we can give a contract, and that contract, look, it's $26,000 a week versus $25,000 a week. We're going to save money here on our current Cruiserweight champion and pay him a little bit, right? Just a 5-week deal for Paul London. But in the meanwhile, more importantly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the perfect 10. Okay, now, who is worth 3 months and who is worth 5 weeks? That's the question. Batista, the current U.S. champion, we're going to give a 3-month deal. So, $500,000 right there. We have Haas, who is one half of our tag team champions, but currently has a very, very low popularity, and he will get a 5-week deal at $60,000. So, a nice, easy savings there on Charlie Haas. But I can't release him. He's currently half of our tag team champions. So I'm trying to fix that, but haven't fixed it yet. Now, Chris Jericho, who I'm hoping will have a great feud with The Big Show, currently at an overall of 66 in his popularity, and I can offer him $400K for that, or $165 at the 5-week deal. I'm going to go 5 weeks, because, again, we are spending a lot on a lot of contracts. Christian! Okay, Christian, you are at 62, so therefore it shouldn't be that expensive to get you on a 3-month deal at $388K. We're down to $3.9 million at the moment. Randy Orton, who I don't have a feud planned for right now, but he's 81. And 81 you always want to keep that longer term deal on. So yes, $500,000 for the Viper. We're at $3.4 million. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more contracts to go. Now, of course, The Rock, the People's Champion, one of our top 2-tier talent on this broadcast. I'm going to say 3 months because I don't want to pay a flat million for The Rock. That's too much. So now we're down to $2.9 million. Man, just draining these funds. Shawn Michaels, currently in a feud with Mankind at an overall of 78, and we'll give him a 3-month deal. Another almost $500,000 out the door. Shelton Benjamin should be a cheap one, hopefully. We'll give him a 5-week deal for Mr. Shelton Benjamin. And we're at $2.3 million. And then we got Regal, who should also at 43 be very, very cheap to get at $100K. So 5 weeks for Regal. And finally, our injured world heavyweight champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're at $2.1 million in the bank. Do we get Austin for another 3 months at $558K? I think we do. He's at 90. So, yeah. Still sitting at home. Still injured for what? Another 3 weeks of injuries. And yes, I've made the very stubborn choice to keep him as our champion in the meantime, which is hurting our ratings, I know. We're going to get through it to hopefully have a big payday for when he returns on that return pop. But we'll see. So that brings us from over $5 million to a 1.6 starting cash. That's rough. Gonna book a pretty simple show today and get some money back in the bank. But fatigue, Michaels, Cena, Orton, Ray, and Haas. And Christian. Batista, So, that being said, who is content? A lot of the roster here is content. What does the Big Show want? A title shot. Okay. What does Jericho want? A title shot. Okay. What does Cena want? To win a match. Alright. Mankind wants a shot. Randy Orton wants a shot. And Rey Mysterio is losing a lot. And The Rock is wanting to be on the show finally. And Shawn Michaels wants to win a match. So, what I can do is I can actually vacate the world title and solve this problem temporarily. What if we had a 6-man main event for that world title? I'm thinking about it. I'm saying, hey, current champions, Steve Austin, I'm sorry, it's vacant. We need a new world champion. And we need to have Batista and John Cena is the plan. So let's head to the schedule as we head towards Vengeance, which is a Raw show, and see if we can't book this ridiculous SmackDown. So the match type will be a main event, a battle royal, and it will be a 6-man over-the-top rope battle royal for the new World Heavyweight Champion. And that includes Randy Orton, Mankind, The Big Show, Chris Jericho, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels in that matchup. Main event caliber talent across the board, and continue, and for that world title at $34,000. Now, I'm hoping that having promo number 2 be that rivalry for Rock and Austin, that Rock being in that match does not ruin that. In fact, Rock could totally win this match, right? And then further that feud with Steve. But in the meanwhile, that's 6 guys in our main event, which makes things a bit tricky for the rest of the show in terms of our booking. So let's just do some standard matches. So singles match, no manager. It's gonna be Batista versus a John Cena, for that US title. Match number 4 is going to be Edge taking on Shelton Benjamin, and that will be a submission match. Then we have Ray versus Paul London in a regular standard matchup. We have our advertising promo. We need some money in the bank, so we'll do that for $150K. Then we got 2 more matches to fill. We have Regal, we have Scotty, we have Booker. Let's do a singles here with Regal and Booker T. And our opening contest will be a triple threat. And I think we have enough guys to do that. So Haas and Christian and somebody else. Scotty? Yes. Haas and Christian and Scotty. But actually, that's not right because I need to get that feud with Christian and Haas off the feud board, off the thing with that. So no, we're just going to do singles. Christian takes on Scotty 2 Hottie in our opening contest because Haas's popularity is way down there. So our SmackDown is going to be Christian versus Scotty, Regal versus Booker, advertising, London versus Mysterio, non-title, Edge versus Shelton, submission match, Rock Austin promo, Batista Cena for the US title, and Randy, Jericho, Mankind, Rock, Big Show, Shawn Michaels, 6-man for that World Heavyweight title. It's basically a one-match card, but here we are, and here we go. Christian versus Scotty, who do we got? It is Scotty 2 Hottie. Regal versus Booker, the winner is Sir William Regal. London versus Mysterio, non-title, and of course Ray gets it done, non-title. Edge versus Shelton, who will tap? It is the Edgester. Batista versus Cena, singles for the US title, new champion. And speaking of, we are guaranteed a new champion watching this matchup. Now, if this does indeed somehow ruin the Rock and Stone Cold rivalry, then I am more amenable to trading Stone Cold for somebody from Raw, given his 3 more weeks of injury on the docket. I don't want to, but look, I learned you can't trade away a guy when he is currently a champion. I didn't know. I'm learning things. That's how this show works. I don't look things up beforehand and get all the hot tips beforehand. I'm coming in blind to find out what the deal is and learn as I go in this GM mode. So, plenty of pyro here happening for these superstars, but we must get this matchup underway, and it's going to be a doozy for sure. So everyone please make your way to the ring. Da-da-da. Everyone who said they want a shot, here we go, you're getting a shot. It's going to be absolute chaos. Who will be the new world champion at the end of this 6-man battle royal? That is going to be quite interesting, if nothing else, as Orton works the arm of Jericho. Big Show, Mankind go at it, and Shawn and The Rock going back and forth here, but Rock not going outside. So personally, as someone who is invested in doing more of Stone Cold and The Rock, I'm hoping The Rock wins this matchup. But again, I don't play these, so it's anybody's ball game, Maggle. And obviously, if Shawn wins it, then it's going to be Shawn and Mankind for that title. If Big Show wins it, it's going to be Big Show and Jericho for that title. If Randy somehow wins this match, I don't know yet. I have not decided what I'm going to do at that point. And obviously, if Rock wins, we continue Rock and Austin when Austin is healthy. And hopefully that is, expediently. But Big Show could potentially be going out here. Oh, double team on the world's largest athlete. Big Show is out. You always team up on the big guy to get him out and then to get rid of that largest threat in the matchup. Every Royal Rumble, every Battle Royal, it's the big guy, get him out of there, and gang up on him. Now, Mankind and Shawn here, again, they're feuding. This makes sense, they're going at it. And Randy helping to get rid of Mankind. Alright, so the age-old Evolution and DX feud happening again. And will Jericho get The Rock out here, or will The Rock stay in this match? Know your role, shut your mouth, and don't discount the Great One from being the champion once again. It's quite possible as HBK works on Randy Orton. At this point, honestly, just get out Randy Orton, because that's the one guy I don't want winning this title, because I don't have him in a feud, and you only have 6 matches for pay-per-view, so you only want 6 feuds. I already have, 6 feuds here all set up. So yes, HBK, yes, do the work. HBK, what are you doing? What was that? What was that? Bro, what was that? You had the opportunity, and you wasted it. And you wasted it. On the ropes. And Jericho now fighting for his life as Shawn moves the ropes on The Rock. And HBK has a finish where we see some sweet chin music. He misses it. He whiffs it on Randy. What is HBK's deal today? He is just off in a lot of ways. Just totally off in this matchup. But hey, these things happen. Everybody has an off day, right? Right? So, in the meanwhile, Shawn and Jericho. A long and storied history there, to be sure. But who will be our new world champion with that big gold? Rock going out. Rock going out. And not getting any help there from Jericho. So, Randy and Chris punches back and forth, trying to assert their dominance in this matchup. The low gut kick. And yeah, just totally not even getting to where they need to be. Randy, grapple him. What are you doing? You throw him out, then you grapple him. This is nonsense. Here goes Chris. Bye, Chris. Bye. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Okay, now again, I don't want Randy winning this matchup. And of course, the things I don't want to happen usually end up happening in these games. Rock, please. Yes, Rock and Shawn. There we go. Yes. Okay. Can The Rock maintain the feud with Stone Cold and win that world title? Or will it be a Shawn Michaels and Mankind world title feud in your house? But The Rock wants that rock bottom. And or the spine on the pine. And or the, you know what? No. Never mind. Just tossing you out, Shawn. Just tossing you out. But no, he is not anywhere near finishing this match. I'm going to need one more of those. And if Shawn gets one, then Shawn is our new champion. So, Shawn, nope, reversed. Rock, too smart, too fast, too quick for the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. There it is, the soup bones, and the comeback. And perhaps, nope, reversal. Shawn might have him. This might be it. It might be over as they struggle. Nope. Did not get that hammer throw onto old Rocky. And you can't pin in a battle royal, Shawn Michaels. Again, what is your deal today, Shawn? Seriously. Anyhow, Picking him up. Oh, downstairs goes HBK, whiffs it. And got the leg. Dragon screw, leg whip. Go ace. But taking out the legs here is not really what you want for the finish, right? It's just get him on his feet. He has to be able to walk to get him over the top rope. Otherwise, that's just going to be some sandbagging, and you don't want that. So, again, Shawn still working the leg here, which is bizarre, but it is what it is, right? So now, working the arm, Bob Backlund style, which again is fine, but is not going to win you the matchup, is not a pinfall or submission scenario. Therefore, just grapple and hammer throw the man. Alright, HBK fighting back, Rock fighting back. So evenly matched here in this main event. Come on, guys. Come on. Like, just toss him out. Please. There, yes, finally. Fine. Reversed it. Immediately reversed it. So, Shawn might have this. Shawn might have this. No, he couldn't get the hammer throw to work properly, and Rock evaded once again. Rock bottom. Rock bottom to HBK. Now, can he pick up his carcass and haul it over that top rope to finish this contest? That's the question. Because right now, he's not looking particularly capable of doing that in this matchup. So, Shawn, it's all yours if you want it. If you want it, it's all yours. The fatigue, that's in. The Rock bottom saved Rock there, having that fatigue set in. So, Rock might have it. We'll see. Shawn to the outside! And that's all she wrote. Rocky, once again, your world heavyweight, a champion. No! Give that man the belt. Let's go. Wild times here on SmackDown. Okay, that was certainly something. Let's see what it did. Oh, Big Show's hurt. Man, come on. Raw did 110K. So, bro, all that. I get another injury, a minor injury, but 3.5 stars versus 1, 2, 3 stars. So a half star behind, and Raw continues to catch up consistently. Raw is now 4.8, and am I under 5 now? Or no? 5.18. Yes, this is going to be a problem. So, Big Show, a sprained wrist. It's minor, but a sprained wrist. Meanwhile, Austin and 9 other guys get new deals, and Teddy here has his deal expiring, and we proceed to see what the deal is with the reports and the fan support, and yeah, Raw is going to demolish me in a week. They're going to absolutely demolish me at the end of this month at Vengeance. It's a problem. It really is. But, meanwhile, the Raw results, 2, 2.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4, 4.5. Those Bret Hart Triple H matches are just phenomenal. SmackDown, 2, 2, 2.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4-star main event. So that saved the show, sort of. Sort of. But, in the meanwhile, on the roster, okay, that stuck. I'm so happy. That stuck. Meanwhile, Jericho, Big Show, doing good. Booker and Regal, not happening. Edge and Shelton, doing good. Christian and Scotty, not happening. Paul London, Mysterio, still good. John Cena, Batista, awesome. And Shawn Michaels, Mankind, great. So right now, we are back on track, heading toward our next pay-per-view deal here in a month. So we have time to build these things, hopefully just demolish Raw at that point. But man, this the ping-pong back and forth is a problem. Is everyone happy? No. All right, who's unhappy and why? Happiness. Edge, what do you want? He's tired of losing to Shelton Benjamin. Okay. Randy Orton, what do you want? He's tired of losing. And then Shawn Michaels, what do you want? He's tired of losing. All right. Look, Shawn and Randy, their fatigue is up there. So that's going to be Shawn, Randy, Big Show are going to be, need some rest. But we'll see how it goes. I think if we do a regular, standard singles, we should be okay on that fatigue. Maybe, perhaps. We'll see. So, besides that, Big Show is minor on 3 weeks, and Austin is out for 2 more weeks, and the return of Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, end of this week or early next week is the plan. We'll see. So, that being said and done, we're good for today. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.